Well, we thought it was positive. We actually took the time, the 5 or 6 practices that we had from our last game to just really kind of go back to the basics and get back to fundamentals, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. We felt like we were putting people at the free throw line a little bit too much. And so we went back to just really focusing on, moving our feet, playing defense with our feet, being in the right position, and knowing where the ball was at. A lot of drill work, and I thought our kids responded extremely well. We've had some really good practices over the last week and a half, and I'm really kind of anxious to get back on the floor tomorrow night and see how it kind of transfers into what we're able to do in a game situation. Well, we've just talked about going game speed at everything that we do. We've done a lot of game situation, a lot of scrimmaging, where we have actually challenged ourselves and tried to be as competitive with each other as we possibly can. And so, it's kind of hard to simulate an actual game in practice, but we've done as much of that as we possibly could over the last week. Probably not one practice that we've been in that we haven't done a pretty competitive scrimmage where we've gone up and down the floor and competed on both ends. So I just think that the energy and the focus that our kids have brought in practice over this last week and a half will hopefully carry over. And it may take us a few minutes just to get back into a game rhythm, but hopefully everything that we've done in practice over the last week and a half will transfer when we step on the floor tomorrow. Well, they've made a mid-season coaching change, just with some different things that are going on there. And the style is different. They, I think right now, just based on the way they're playing, they play as fast as anybody that we've seen, and maybe as anybody that we will see. They're a very good transition team. They're going to push the ball at you at every opportunity. They spread the floor out and really look to attack you in their motion offense. So they're kind of high octane offensively. And we're going to have to do a really, really good job. I think our defense is going to be tested in terms of being able to keep them out of the paint, moving our feet, and not fouling them. They're a 70 or 71% free throw shooting team, and so we've got to do a good job of defending them without fouling and without giving them opportunities to score with the clock stop. But, I just think that they're playing a very up-tempo, very fast-paced game, and we're going to have to do a good job competing with that defensively by slowing them down in our transition defense, but also in staying composed and staying poised and running our offense and doing the things that we have begun to do well offensively.